Hey everybody, Indoor Survivalist here, back from another trip for the $20 challenge. So today, what I did was I went and bought groceries just to show you, to really give you an idea of what you can do for $20 if you spend a little bit of time in the store. It takes a little bit longer to do it on a budget and come in under budget, but I think I did a pretty good job. The total for today, let me see if I can get that clear in the picture. $18.39. You can see it right there at the bottom. My change back was $1.61, so that'll be going into the change bucket. So yeah, $18.39, and I'm going to be reading some of the prices off of this receipt. And let me cue back in on this, or focus back in on that. All right, the first thing I grabbed was water, and the reason I did this is because the 3 threes. You can live 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. So what I wanted to focus on was water first, and what I have there are 3 gallons. Caught it for 90, I think it was 98 cents a gallon. Yeah, 98 cents a gallon. And my thoughts on the water thing is that there are a couple of choices. You can get you a 5-gallon jug. If you already have one, you can fill it up for $1/4 gallon, which will cost you $1.25 to get 5 gallons. Or if you don't already have a jug, the downside to that is the jugs cost between $5 to $10 each just for the jug alone, and then you'd have to fill it up, so you'd end up paying more than $5 for 5 gallons. Unless you already get water delivered to you, usually the price for the full 5-gallon jug is $5 with the companies that I've seen. So if you can go that route, that'll be just as good as this. But if not, you can get 5 gallons for $5. If you already have jugs, you can fill them up for $1.25. They're just gonna sit there anyway, since they're backup. But yeah, that's what we got. First, that's the first $3, I'll call it. It's not necessarily a whole $3, but anyway, we're gonna move on to the next item I was able to grab. I was actually pretty surprised I found this right here. These are 100 tea bags. Yeah, you don't necessarily always want to drink water. So what I did was I grabbed those 100 tea bags. Those were actually $1.48. And I try to grab no-name brand stuff, generic brand. This is Kroger, even though Kroger is probably very well known. But yeah, I try to grab that because it's a little bit cheaper. Sometimes I catch things on sale that are brand name and they're cheaper than the generic items, so I'll grab those. And what I was doing today was I was at Food for Less, and Food for Less has what are called green tag sales, so I went ahead and took advantage of those. Here's another Kroger product. These are noodles. So I grabbed those. The noodles, they were 98 cents. And sometimes a little bit cheaper than the 99-cent store. Most people, their first thought is to go to the 99-cent store, and sometimes the 99-cent store is not the cheapest option. I've learned that. Rice. That was on the list. So let's see, rice, that cost $1.98. This is, let me tell you how many pounds this is. 2 pounds. 2 pounds of rice, $1.98. So it's about 99 cents a pound. Alright, moving on. Box of oatmeal. I don't know how good you can see that. Box of oatmeal, brown, maple and brown sugar. Just gonna set that in front of there. The oatmeal, let me see. This is a pretty long grocery list. I believe the oatmeal, here they are, $1.78. $1.78 for the oatmeal. Not sure how many packets come in there. 10 packets come in that box of oatmeal. Then I got these noodles right here. These were green tag special, 2 for $1. No, they're probably not nutritious. They're actually not very nutritious, but 2 for $1. Hey, figured I'd grab 50 cents each, and I'd grab those, move those out of the way. Next thing on the list, I grabbed pineapples. Can of pineapples. Let me see how much these were. These were 98 cents. And the reason I grabbed these is because it has 100% pineapple juice, they claim. So hopefully it is. But you can also drink the juice inside. The juice has water in it. It's not 100% sugar like most of the drinks you get. But yeah, got that, 98 cents. Sorry, I hit the camera there. let me make sure I have all this stuff together. I have a couple of items that I bought in twos because they had the deals in twos. Alright, if you couldn't hear me, that's because I'm looking through these bags right here. Alright, more Kroger products. These are Italian style diced tomatoes. They had these on sale for 50 cents. So I got 2 cans of tomatoes right here. That was $1, 2 for $1. The next item on the list, I grabbed Vienna sausages. Vienna sausages were 50 cents each. So grab 4 cans of Vienna sausage. And let me see. Oh, next item. Peaches. Grabbed a can of peaches. These were 98 cents. Keep going. Sweet peas. Kroger product. Most of the stuff you see is here is Kroger, the majority of it. The sweet peas were 58 cents a can. So I wanted to get a can of that because you can't just eat meat and protein all day. Cream corn. The cream corn, that was kind of cheap. Let me see if I can find it on the here we go. 58 cents. Yep, the cream corn was 58 cents. Kroger product again. Then we have a can of mixed vegetables. The mixed vegetables were, let me see, 58 cents. Got a can of green beans. I'll put these up there. The green beans were 78 cents. And then finally, let me see, Kroger brand canned mushrooms. I like mushrooms personally, and I actually never noticed the can of mushrooms in the store before, so I went ahead and got those. But the canned mushrooms were 75 cents. So as you can see, for $18.39, I got a pretty decent amount of food. I believe we could, you know, if we had to, we could ration that out over 3 days. The water especially, they recommend a gallon of water per person per day, but I mean, just being honest, I don't drink a gallon of water per day. I really don't. I may drink, I don't know, half a gallon, maybe, if I'm really just in a water mood. But just get stuff according to your needs. That's the basic thing. That's the most important thing, is to grab things according to your needs. And this is just one trip. Again, this is an example of what you can do with just a small $20 budget. And what you can do is you can increase that budget if you have more money, or if you have less money, you can kind of use this as an example. The more money you can put towards it, the better. But if you do this every check, most people get paid every 2 weeks. If you can grab this much every 2 weeks, by the end of the month, that's just two shopping trips, 20 bucks. End of the month, you should have, I would say, a good 4 to 6 day supply of food sitting around, and that's only going to cost you 40 bucks. So you don't need a ton of money to prep and get ready. So really, this video is just to encourage everybody out there with small budgets. You can do something. You don't have to have a ton of money to prep or buy those big pre-packaged 10-year meals, you know, the big expensive ones that they sell that I'm pretty sure don't taste that great. But yeah, this is just another video. Visit the website www.indoorsurvivalist.com, or click the subscribe link above and subscribe here on YouTube, or you can go to my website and subscribe. Get updates, more videos to come.